Hello everyone. Welcome to this video on creating a clinical trial dashboard in Bold BI. The Clinical Trials Dashboard in Bold BI provides a centralized view of key metrics related to ongoing and completed clinical studies. It helps track patient enrollment, trial phases, site performance, and compliance status in real time. This dashboard enables researchers and administrators to monitor progress, identify delays, and make informed decisions. With clear visualizations, it simplifies complex trial data for faster analysis and reporting. First, create a new dashboard and name it Clinical Trials Dashboard. Create a data source for clinical trials data using PostgreSQL and enter the required connection details: the name, server name, port, username, password, and database name. Select Connect, which opens the Query Designer. Enable the code option. Enter the query you already have, and select Run to see the values retrieved from the database. Save the data source. Then add a combo box to the Dashboard Designer, which allows users to select a year. Now, let's customize its properties. Name the widget Year. Add the start date in the Assign Data tab. Next, select Enable Multi-Select and allow filters in the basic settings. Disable Persist Virtual Selection in the Filter section. Adjust the font size settings as needed. Next, add a number card. And name it Total Trials. Add the trial ID in the Measure section. Set it to Count. And add a description. Adjust the font size settings as needed. Click Enable Animation in the Animation settings. Add the number card for total sponsors. Drag the sponsors' collaborators in the Measure section and set it to Distinct Count. Customize its properties as needed. Add the number card for total enrollment. Drag the enrollment item into the Measure section. Customize its properties as needed. Add the number card for total completions. And the expression for total completions. Drag the total completions in the Measure section. Customize its properties. Add the number card for total dropouts. And the expression for total dropouts. Drag the total dropouts in the Measure section. Customize its properties. Next, add a radial gauge. And name it Enrollment Rate. Add the expression for enrollment rate. Drag the enrollment rate in the actual value and the percent symbol on the right. Change the type to half circle. Adjust the maximum value to 100. Click Enable Animation in Basic Settings. Change the value pointer to Range with Needle. And change the color in pointer settings. Adjust the font sizes and container appearance as needed. Next, add in another radial gauge. And name it Completion Rate. Add the expression for completion rate. Drag the completion rate in the actual value and the percent symbol on the right. Customize its properties. Next, add in another radial gauge and name it dropout rate. Add the expression for dropout rate. Drag the dropout rate in the actual value and the percent symbol on the right. Customize its properties. Next, add a combo chart. And name it Trials and Enrollment. Add the trial ID in the value section. Set it to count. Add the enrollment in the secondary values. And the start date in the column section. Set the relative date filter to last 6 years. Name the subtitle Last 6 Years. Select Enable Animation. Disable Interactivity. Change the position to top. Change the shape to series type. Enable Show Value Label in basic settings. Disable Show Access Titles. Change the trial ID and enrollment color and formatting. Then adjust the font sizing as needed. Let's add a column chart. And name it Trials by Phase. Drag the trial ID into the value section. Rename it. And set it to count. Add the phases in the column section. Select Enable Animation. And show the value label in basic settings. Disable both axis titles. And change the label rotation to -45 degrees in axis. Change the color and formatting. And change the font size as needed. Next, add a map widget. And name it Trials by Country. Add the total ID. And format it to count in the location value. Drag and drop the updated location in the location name. Change color in the formatting section. And change the font sizing as needed. Next, add a combined widget. Add a text box widget to the combined widget. And name the widget Average Enrollment. Enable Autofit Content in the basic settings. Disable Show Shadow in the container appearance. Next, add a number card. And name it by phase. Add the expression for average enrollment by phase. Add the average enrollment by phase in the measure section. Disable the show measure in the measure section. Adjust the font sizing. Disable show shadow in the container appearance. In the same way, add the number card. Name it Average Enrollment by Phase. Add the average enrollment by phase in the measure section. Add the description. And change the horizontal alignment to right in the appearance settings. Change the font sizes as needed. Disable show shadow in the container appearance. Next, add the line widget. Add a number card. and name it by sponsor. Add the expression for average enrollment by sponsor. Add the average enrollment by sponsor in the measure section. Customize its properties. Add another number card. And name it average enrollment by sponsor. Add the average enrollment by sponsor in the measure section. Customize its properties. Next, add the line widget. Next, add a number card. And name it by funding type. Add the expression for average enrollment by funding type. Add the average enrollment by funding type in the measure section. Customize its properties. Add another number card. And name it average enrollment by funding type. Add the average enrollment by funding type in the measure section. Customize its properties. Next, add another line widget. Next, add a number card. And name it by time period. Add the expression for average enrollment by time period. Add the average enrollment by time period in the measure section. Customize its properties. Add another number card. Name it average enrollment by time period. Add the average enrollment by time period in the measure section. Customize its properties. Next, add a donut chart. And name it Trials by Funding Entity and Study Type. Add the trial ID in the Values section. Rename it. And format it to count. Add Funded By to the column section. Add Study Type to the column section. Add a subtitle. Select Enable Animation. And the percentage option for the data label in the basic settings. Enable the legend. Disable interactivity. And change the position from bottom to top in the legend settings. Then adjust the font size. Next, add a stacked bar chart. And name it Top 5 Trials by Condition. Drag the trial ID into the Value section. Rename it. And set it to count. Add the conditions in the column section. And apply a filter to show the top 5 trial IDs. Select Enable Animation. And show the value label in basic settings. Disable both axis titles in the axis section. Change the color and formatting. And adjust the font sizes. Next, add a stacked column chart. And name it Trials by Intervention Type and Status. Drag the trial ID into the Value section. Rename it. And set it to count. Add the intervention type in the column section. Add the status in the row section. Select Enable Animation. And show the value label in basic settings. Disable interactivity. Change the position from bottom to top. Change the shape to series type in the legend settings. Disable both axis titles. And change the label rotation to -45 degrees in the axis section. Then adjust the font sizing. Finally, add a grid widget. And name it Global Clinical Trials Overview. Drag the conditions. Interventions. Sponsors/collaborators. Start date. Rename it. And set it to date. Completion date. Rename it. And set it to date. And status. Under Basic Settings, enable Fit to Content, vertical grid lines, and cell selection. Then select Allow Text Wrap. Change the background color in the header section. Then select Allow Text Wrap in Content Settings. Update the font size in the container appearance. Now everything is ready to preview the dashboard. Click Preview and the dashboard will render in preview mode. Once the dashboard is created, you can publish it by clicking the Publish button. In this video, you've learned how to create a clinical trials dashboard in Bold BI. If you found this video useful, please click the like button. Subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.